Hello everyone, this is Stacy Natal. I'm coming to you from New York City. It is Friday afternoon. Yay! Who's excited for the weekend? I wanted to come on here and share a story that happened with my mom this week. If you come on, wave and say hello. Hello, Polly Base. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Stacy Natal. I live in New York City. I'm a photographer, I'm an artist, I'm an educator, and I help other creatives, visual creatives, make money from their creative work. So a lot of times I see creatives struggle as far as not really with the creative part. That's like super fun, right? Like who doesn't love to create art and whatever your art form is. But I see them struggle with like their mindset, like believing like that, having imposter syndrome, struggling with like showing up on social media, struggling with showing up with, just being more visible and struggling to get new clients and all of that. So I want to talk to you today about how to let go of the struggle, and say hi if you're watching live. And I'll post it in my feed so you can watch it later. But so something happened this week and it was so relevant to what I wanted to talk about. So it was with my mom. So my mom has MS and she has a really hard time walking. So she uses a walker at home, but when we take her out, we use a transport chair. And one thing that she really struggles with is getting up from the couch. So she puts like pillows down to prop it up a little higher, but it's still like, to watch her get up from the couch, it can make you crazy because it's like, Ma, you're gonna topple over. So we kept telling her, we think you should get a lift chair. So a lift chair, for those of you that don't know, it's like opposite of a recliner. So a recliner goes backwards so you can recline, but a lift chair actually helps you lift up and almost puts you into a standing position so that it's easier for you to get up. So hi there. So we were like, Ma, you need to get a lift chair. And she's 88 years old. She's very resistant to change. And she had this story in her head that I have MS and that's the way it is. It's going to be a struggle for me to get up from the couch or from the chair, or when we put her in the car, she struggles. So I had been mentioning it to one of my friends, and they were like, because I didn't even know, where do you get a lift chair? So they were like, oh, Bob's Discount Furniture sells lift chairs? I'm like, no, I didn't know that. So I looked up to see where the closest one was. And I'm like, Ma, we're going to go to the store and just try it. Just try it. So she finally said yes to at least just going to the store with me. So I took her to the store and she sat down in the chair and she's like, no, this isn't for me. This isn't for me. I can't do it. So I'm like, Ma, calm down. So I was like, just press the button. You could go as high as you want. You could go as low as you want. You could go as fast as you want. You could go as slow as you want. So she practiced. She got up. Like the walker was in front of her, but she was able to lift the chair enough so that she was able to get up and go to her walker. So I was like, okay, Ma, practice again. So she practiced like, say, 4 or 5 times. So from the first time when she was like, I can't do this, to the 5th time, she was like, where do I sign? I'm buying it. And I was just cracking up because I was like, Ma, it didn't have to be a struggle for this long. So yesterday it was delivered. We rearranged some of the furniture and you could just tell like the confidence that she now has, the empowered feeling that she now has, how she feels so much more at ease that she could literally now just like, and then she was too scared with the lift chair to go too high. So she was going a little. By the time I left yesterday, she was so like all she had to go was like, whoop, I'm up. And she was able to get up with ease. So I'm sharing this story because I want you to think about wherever you are on your creative journey, in your creative business, where are you struggling? What story are you telling yourself? So whip out that journal. So if you don't know, I love to journal. So that's the first step I would tell you to take, is whip out that journal and what story are you telling yourself? Are you saying like, are you like artists. I'm an artist. I'm supposed to starve. No, no, no. So you want to do the opposite of that. So, but first you want to be aware. What are the stories you're telling yourself to keep you in the struggle mode? So get clear on that. And then once you realize like what you've been telling yourself, just say the opposite. Even if it doesn't sound believable, just create an affirmation. Say like, it is safe for me to be a thriving artist. It is safe for me to be a thriving creative. It is safe for me to learn how to be a thriving artist. Whatever it is that you need to tell yourself. Start saying that. And then ask for help, right? So my mother, she's just too proud to ask for help or whatever. But I was like, Mom, I'm taking you. So where can you ask for help? Where can you acknowledge that you need help and ask for it? So if you're having problems, like struggling with the marketing, struggling with the visibility, any of that, like where can you get help? Yes, you can Google it. You can go on YouTube. You can research till, the end, till your head falls off, basically. Like you could just research, or you can go for an easier solution where you can hire a coach. You can buy a course that has already, like proven and done for you and can show you the steps instead of you researching, spending hours and hours researching. That was my husband. I told him I was going live and not to come out of his office, and I just heard him. So so you can get the course, you can get the coach, you can ask a friend, you can go into groups and ask for help and see what other people are doing so that you can also follow what they're doing. Like, what is it that you're struggling with and they're not struggling with? Ask them, what are they doing? So let me see, I wrote some notes so I could ask for help. Okay, so take action. So it's one thing to ask for help, and it's one thing from my mother to acknowledge that she needed help, but she also needed to take the action. She needed to go with me to the store. She needed to sit in the chair to see what it felt like. She needed to commit and say, yes, I am buying the chair, and schedule a delivery date and all of that. So we had to take action. It's one thing to say, okay, I know where I'm struggling. I admit that I have an issue. Like, I admit that I'm, struggling, and I know it could be easier. So that's great. But what's the action you can now take? So is it, going on YouTube and researching, how do I start posting on social media? Is it hiring a coach and then researching for a coach? Or is it, getting a course that is proven to help so many people with marketing and whatever else you need, branding? So let's see. So what I want you to be, so this is also mindset related. Instead of like being focused on the obstacles and the problems, you want to be solution oriented. So you want to be solution minded. So if you're struggling with marketing or, whatever else it is for your business, finding clients, what is the solution? Look for solutions, look for opportunities. When you train your mind to start looking and thinking that way, the opportunities are going to present themselves. The solutions are going to come out, whether it's a book, whether it's a podcast, whether it's a course, a coach, whatever it is, those things are going to start being visible to you. So be solution oriented. That's another tip I have for you. And journal it out. What would it look like if it wasn't a struggle? How would I feel? Like, what would it be like? So I hope that helps. And if you need help in any of these areas, let me know. I definitely have ways we could work together, whether it's through a course I could recommend or coaching, mentoring, all of that. So let me know what it is that I'm going to post this onto my regular feed, and let me know what it is that you're currently struggling with in your creative business, whether it's finding clients, finding opportunities, not knowing how to market yourself, not knowing what to post on social media, all of that. So let me know and maybe it's the struggle with like what you're telling yourself. Are you telling yourself you're not good enough? Like, who am I to put my creative work out there? Like, who's going to hire me to do X, Y, and Z? I don't have that much experience, whatever it is. So if you need help with the mindset, if you need help with strategy, if you need recommendations for a course that might help you, but I'm not going to know what to recommend you unless you tell me what you're having issues with. So let me know in the comments, and thank you for anyone that has been here. Oh, Mary, Love you. Hi. And let's see who else. Oh, and Katie, thanks for being here. Hi, Harlem. And everyone else, thank you. But let me know what it is you're having issues with and learn from my mother's situation. She's 88. She has had MS for at least 20 years. Not to this degree, but she has been struggling for way longer than she needs to. So if you're struggling for way longer than you need to, stop it. Let go of the struggle and let's find a solution to help you so you don't have to feel that way anymore. So let me know how I can help you. Let me know in the comments what you are struggling with, and let's come up with a solution. We could do it, okay? Have a great day, and let's look forward to the weekend. Yay, it's Friday. Okay, bye.